Do you ever wonder what it's like living in Apex, North Carolina? Apex is one of Raleigh's most popular suburbs, and it has so many things to love about it. But there are also some aspects that cause people to stay away. I'm Allison Warnerowski, local broker and owner of Ray Realty. Please like and subscribe for weekly content and join our Relocating to Raleigh social media groups to collaborate with thousands just like you. If you have any real estate needs, our team is one of the top producers in the area and we would love to help. Starting with the pros, pro number 4 involves Apex's excellent food and drink scene. The food and drink scene starts in Apex's historic downtown, which is a cute space to enjoy an afternoon. Stop by Anna's Pizzeria for some New York-style pizza and the area's staple Salem Street Pub for great drinks and burgers. Outside of downtown, there's a ton of local and family-owned restaurants to try. Get some seafood or barbecue at Skipper's Fish Fry or great Italian at Daniel's Restaurant. And Darity's Irish Pub is the perfect spot to scratch your Irish itch. Apex also has some great breweries, such as Southern Peak Brewery near downtown. Moving on, pro number 3 is the family-friendly atmosphere of Apex. Many families choose to call Apex home, as the town has a lot to offer families and does a great job putting on events. Apex has an amazing park system, especially for kids. It'll keep the whole family entertained. More on this in a bit. But beyond the parks, Apex puts on many events throughout the year. Salem Street, which runs through downtown, is host to 4th of July, Halloween, and Christmas events. And the town also holds an annual Peak Fest celebration. There are also outdoor music and movie series held during the summers at Apex's Nature Park. Apex is also in the Wake County Public School system and is known to have good schools for all age levels. Next up, Apex is in a great location within the Raleigh area. Apex is just southwest of Raleigh and sandwiched between Cary and Holly Springs. You're able to enjoy the best parts of Cary and Holly Springs in just minutes' time, and it's a short drive into Raleigh. You're less than 25 minutes to downtown Raleigh, 20 to 25 minutes to RTP, and 25 minutes to the RDU International Airport. However, these commute times can change depending on when you're traveling. More on that in a bit. You're close to some major shopping centers both within Apex itself like Beaver Creek Commons and those in Cary and Raleigh like Cary Crossroads and Crabtree Valley Mall. So that brings us to our number 1 pro about Apex, which is its outdoor recreation. Apex has some top-notch parks, and my favorite is Apex Community Park, which has multiple baseball and softball fields, a playground for the kids, a really cool fitness course, and a walking trail around the beautiful Apex Lake. It's also situated right next to Jordan Lake and pretty close to Harris Lake as well, for those who want to enjoy the fresh water. For the kids, Kelly Road Park is so much fun, designed as a wooden castle, and it also has tennis and pickleball courts too. Hunter Street Park is another cool space located in downtown Apex that has multiple sports fields, a playground, and also a popular skate park. So those are some of the best parts about Apex, but let's get into some of the things that give people pause. Starting with number 4, portions of Apex are within close proximity to a nuclear power plant. Duke Energy, the area's main electrical utility, has its Shearon Harris nuclear power plant just west of Apex. This puts much of the town within the 10-mile radius that is known by the utility as the emergency planning zone. This means that if there were ever an emergency at the power plant, those within the 10-mile radius would be the first that would require action. You may also hear testing of the sirens that happen every few months, which are communicated in advance to avoid unnecessary alarm. While this may sound scary at first, nuclear power plants are all over the country, and so many people live within these zones. They have incredibly stringent regulations for safety, and it's a clean and reliable source of power. Personally, I know quite a few people who have worked at the plant or for Duke Energy, and I wouldn't hesitate to live within one of these zones myself. Next up, there's minimal space for new development. Apex has been around for quite some time, but it has really expanded within the last 15 years. There's been quite a bit of new development of both neighborhoods and shopping centers, but it's starting to run out of space. If you're looking for new construction homes with larger square footages and lot sizes, Apex doesn't have many of these communities currently available in comparison to the other suburbs that are still in the expanding phase, like Wake Forest and Holly Springs. What Apex does have are some excellent, well-established neighborhoods as well as some more master plan communities built within the last 10 years. You'll find some new construction communities popping up as well just outside the city limits that have more of a master plan community feel. Moving into our next con is number 2. Apex is expensive. Similar to Cary, Apex is right up there as one of the most expensive places to live in the greater Raleigh area. Apex's average home price of $630,000 is just below Cary's, and its cost of living is 13% above the national average, mostly due to the higher prices for housing. Apex is a very popular place to live, and has been for quite some time, so naturally the high demand will drive higher prices. Moving on to the reason that Apex residents complain about the most is the traffic along its major roadways. Apex is surrounded by the major highways of US 1, US 64, and I-540, and it has Highway 55 running right through it. Many people who live in Apex work in RTP or Raleigh, and that is also true for those living in parts of Cary and Holly Springs that surround Apex. This leaves a large number of commuters using US 1 to commute, creating some major backups during rush hour. Highway 55 running through town connects US 1 to Apex, Holly Springs, and even Fuquay Varina, and the traffic on this roadway can be even worse than US 1. If you plan to live in Apex and need to commute, I would suggest commuting outside of rush hour, or look for some back road options that may be longer but less frustrating to drive on. Apex is amazing and a very popular place to call home. While no town is without some issues, many people find that Apex's pros outweigh the cons. I hope this video was helpful, and if you want more information on the area, please take a look at some of our other videos or visit our website. Please reach out via the contact information in the description below if you need assistance finding your next home in Apex or anywhere else in the greater Raleigh area. I'm Allison Wojnarowski with Ray Realty, and thank you for watching. We'll see you in our next video.